Hello, I would like to talk to you about creating your own rubric or grading form. It provides a lot of flexibility, especially since Turnitin gives students and teachers the opportunity to have several different types of assignments. So it's good to have kind of a variety of ways that you would like to score your students, especially if you are focusing on maybe one standard instead of the general rubric for writing where you have the multiple sections for it. Whenever you are in your master class, you can go here. You're going to go up here to libraries. And then right here you have Rubric Form Manager. Once that opens, over here you can click, and there's several to choose from over here, but you can see that you also have like these are some that I've used that I made, but you can also up here at the top, it gives you an opportunity to either create a new rubric or create a new grading form. If you click on that, you can see here your criteria. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that because I want to focus mainly on the rubric. So if you go over here and you say create new rubric, you can see here there's several different categories that you can use. You would enter your rubric name up here depending on the assignment that you would like to use it for. One thing that I really like about Turnitin rubrics is that you can weight certain cells to be kind of like heavier. So if you have been focusing on a certain standard, you can make that standard worth more percentage points or more number points. But you also have the opportunity of just providing feedback without numbers. So over here, I usually do, these are your typical main like categories, like you would do maybe style, voice, organization, things like that, obviously. But over here, I tend to usually follow our state, whenever we have our state testing, we have advanced, and so I would make that a 4. And then we have proficient, so make that a 3. We have basic, make that a 2. And then over here you can add columns. So I'd make this below basic because those are the terms that we use here. And I make that a 1. You can also make a 0 category. Sometimes I do that if there's going to be, like plagiarism, or maybe they missed an entire portion that they were supposed to complete, but they didn't. That's up to you if you would like to do that or not. Then you are going to go to the boxes, and you would actually type, or if you have a kind of one partially set up, you can copy and paste the things that you want to qualify for each of these categories. The great thing over here, like I said, is that you can weight it. So let's say you wanted to make this 40%, and make that 20. Okay, and then it will tell you your total down here is 100%. If it doesn't equal 100%, it will kind of alert you, and then you can change your scoring. It also gives you an opportunity right down here to enter number, like point values in each actual cell, row or column. So if you prefer to do it that way, you can enter specific point values. And then, like I said, over here, you can make it a qualitative rubric where you just provide feedback and there is no number value attached to it. I think that can be especially beneficial during rough drafts or whenever you're looking over maybe like your pre-writing and that sort of thing. It provides really good feedback for students. So again, over here you can change these to be whatever it is that you would like those to be. You can also add over here, you can add extra criterion. You can choose this little trash can and you can delete some. So if you only want to cover a few criterion, you can also do that. And then once you're finished and you have the rubric the way that you would like it to be, you can click Save over here. Obviously, you have to have a name up here. But anyway, you would save it, and then it would save to your library. And whenever you go to make an assignment for your students and it comes to the point where you choose your rubric, you can choose that specific rubric to be attached to that assignment. So I think it's really handy to have the opportunity to change the weights and the way in which you communicate that information to students, and also to have as few or as many criterion that you would like to have for any given assignment. So that's one of my favorite tools that Turnitin provides.